Let me give a disclaimer. This has got to be the longest video that I have ever made. I could have easily shortened it, but I was given a lot of tips in between, so that's why I chose not to shorten it. I was given a lot of advice in between, so it would be nice if you can watch it from the beginning till the end. But if it helps, you can always fast forward some bits, but do not miss out on the tips.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tinola in case you're new here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I wash my hair. Not how, what I use to wash my hair. Showing you how I wash my hair is going to be a bit tough. So I'm going to show you what I use to wash my hair. Basically, this is my go-to shampoo, Nezoro. This is all I use, Nezoro. Sometimes I also use something stronger. Something like this. This is Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. Sometimes I use the peppermint and other times I use this one. And what do? I have to mix it so I don't use it directly from the bottle. So what I do is I take very little as this. So look at my finger, as little as this. This is all I use. I just pour part of it. And then I add water. I dilute it with water and that's all I do. So I only take very little of the soap and then I dilute the rest with water. That's all I do. Do I use a conditioner? No, I don't. The last time I used the conditioner was when I just dyed my hair. My hair was very short then and I dyed my hair and I just wanted to make sure that I don't run into any issues with my hair. So I didn't want the hair to break off. So when I noticed that things were looking steady, I stopped using conditioner. I completely, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't encourage you to use conditioner at all. If you want to use a conditioner, you're better off using the very liquidy leave-in conditioner like this one.
A few moments later.
This is why it's very good. This one right here. So this is all C. This is what I use. So when you spray it out, it simply sprays liquid. You see that, right? So you won't have any danger of having any kind of residue on your hair because conditioner can cause residues to remain on your hair, right? Do you know that you can use something as simple as a moisturizing shampoo? Just a drugstore shampoo. Nothing special. The only reason I use this one is because I have a very sensitive skin. As you know, I've got PCOS. And it causes androgenetic alopecia. But on a normal day, regularly, if you wash your hair weekly or less than a week, then you may want to stick to a sulfate-free shampoo so that you don't cause any kind of breakage on your hair, right? Because if your hair gets too dry, then it starts to break too, right? But for people like us that are locked, it doesn't even really matter. Just listen to your hair. The major reason I'm using this is to treat, because every once in a while I sometimes get bumps. It's been a long time I got them, but I would rather play safe than sorry. But I also use the drugstore shampoo. Anything, it could be Tresemme, it could be anything really, nothing special, right? It depends on what you're trying to achieve. So for example, if you feel like your locks are dry, you want to lean more towards a moisturizing shampoo. If you feel like your locks are they're moisturized, but you need to clean it very well, right? You want to go for a clarifying shampoo. So, okay, I'm back. Alrighty, so let me just clean the lens a bit. Alrighty, so I've washed my hair. Basically, all I did was wet my hair, pour the liquid on my hair, and this is the only quantity I ended up using. Look at that. That's all I used. Very little quantity. That's all I used out of the mixture. So I'm going to end up using this for something else. Alrighty. So I wet my hair. I washed my hair. I didn't even go twice. Sometimes you can go twice. You have to listen to your hair to see how it feels. So you don't want to strip your hair of oil, but you want to wash your scalp, if you get what I mean. And of course, you want to focus on this. Now, when you rinse your hair thoroughly. And when you're squeezing, you don't squeeze, you squeeze like that, right? You don't put a strain on your hair. Sorry if I keep I'm looking at the mirror. So you don't put a strain on your locks, right? So you squeeze gently like that. And when you're done, for someone like myself, I place a shower cap over my head, and then I take my bath, right? And then when I'm done, I get back to business. So let's get to it. So I'm going to show you the things I'm going to be using today. I always have my water nearby. So I always have this nearby. This is a mixture of rose water, distilled water, and aloe vera juice. There's a video that shows you how I do this. Basically, I always have it nearby because as you retwist your hair, it's going to get dry, right? And you don't want to retwist dry locks. You want to keep moisturizing it, right? Now, I showed you this earlier today. You don't have to use it. You don't have to. But in case you want to, please, by all means, go ahead. Again, it depends on the kinds of activities you perform. And then my oil mixture, which I never showed you guys how I create one because I don't think it really matters. What you want is something that works for you, right? So basically, I use a mixture of some oils and I apply just a few drops of essential oil to it. That's all I do. Okay, so more to come. This is you retwisting your hair yourself. So you're going to have to get clips like this, like that. Let me show you something as tiny as this. How do you guys do this? Okay, something like this. This is all you need. It opens up like that, right? This is all you need to hold down the twist. So after twisting your hair, this is what you're going to use to hold it down, right? And then while retwisting, to get all the locks out of the way, you can use this clips, but honestly, I don't use them because I've been twisting my hair for years now, so I hardly use them. So you may need something like this to hold the rest of your hair back. I may use them today just so you guys can see exactly how I'm twisting my hair. And then this or something like this. It just depends on the one that you feel most comfortable with. And this is all I use to twist my hair. This it's called Talia Wajid Tight Hold. I either use the blue pack. I don't have the blue pack today. I can't find it. Or the red. I don't see any difference. I just use any one of them. This works so well for me. I have tried. I haven't tried a lot, but this, as long as something works for me, I just stick to it. This is all I do. I no longer apply oil on my scalp. I no longer do that. So as I talk, as I show you how I twist my hair, if I think about something, I will let you know. If there's anything that you would like me to address, please write it in the comment section below. So as I said, let's get started. So by the way, let me do a quick length check. So this is my hair. I'm 5 years locked. Officially in September, this month, 2024. When am I going to post this video? I don't know. All I know is I am currently shooting this video in September 2024. So I'm officially 5 years locked, September 2024. Anyway, so let's get started. And I'm 5 years locked. So this is it right here. My hair is completely wet, so I don't need to spray it at the moment, right? So I'm just going to take some oil and I'm going to rub it all over. Now, when you see some spaces on my hair, please do not be alarmed. I have alopecia, okay? Alrighty. So I've got androgenetic alopecia. So just in case you're wondering, why does she have a large hole in the middle of her hair? It's because I have alopecia, okay? So today is to show you how I twist my hair. Nothing else, okay? I mean, you can talk about it. You can ask me some questions. What do I use? But currently I have alopecia, okay? I do. I've tried all kinds of treatments. Oh well, they don't really work for me. I currently use just minoxidil, all right? So again, you just oil your hair. It's like a moisturizer for me. So you oil your hair. Not really a moisturizer, it seals in the moisture, all right? Let's not mix up the words. Okay, all right. So like I said, I sometimes use clips, sometimes I don't. If I feel like you can see what I'm doing, then I won't have to use clips. So I'm going to turn around. If you're new to this and you want to get a standalone, like a standalone mirror to place at your back, please by all means do that. I have been doing my hair since the very beginning. The only time I went to a salon was the very first day to get a 2-strand twist. After that, I have been maintaining my hair myself. And before I even locked my hair, I used to braid my hair myself. So I'm kind of used to this. So you may want to get a mirror to place at the back of your head, all right? Just so you can see it, all right? So let's get started. What do? Like I said, right now my hair is wet, so I don't need to use the spray bottle. But as I go along, if I notice that my hair is getting dry, then I'm going to use the spray. So what for my hair? I feel for 1 strand, right? And what do? I remove every other hair around it, like that. I separate every other hair around it. Move this to the side, right? Separate every other hair. Feel for it and make sure that this is all I am touching, right? And then I take my gel. Again, you don't need a lot of gel. This is all you need. I hope you can see my finger. This is all you need. Rub it around. Rub it around your roots and twist, 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 twist. Now, because my hair is long, I can get away with doing this. Even if your hair is short, you can do that. You see what I'm doing with my hand? Like that, right? Because it makes things faster for me. You twist, right? Then you take the clip and you hold it in place like that, and you keep going. The advantage of twisting your hair is that you will know if it's too tight, because you don't want to make it too tight either, right? You don't want to make it too tight. You will know if it is too tight. And you will save a lot of money. You will save yourself a lot of time having to book appointments, especially money. You will save yourself a lot of money. Again, you take a little bit, separate the hair from others, and you twist. You twist. How often do I retwist? Every 3 to 4 months. As a matter of fact, if I can go a bit longer, I would love to. But what I noticed with my hair is if I stay too long, they start to detach. They start to detach. I don't understand that. By the way, I've got baby locks because, of course, they did cut off because I waited too long to twist my hair. So I'm going to give you an example. When I wait too long, because the hair circle, because what do you call it? The hair growth circle for me is very short because of my situation. They start to detach, as you can see. Can you see that? It starts to detach. But you know what I do? I still gather, because I don't know how to crochet, and I don't think it's very good for very, 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 very thin hair. So I don't do it. So again, my gel, twist, 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 and then twist right around. So there's an advantage and a disadvantage to waiting too long to twist your hair. For someone like myself, there is a big disadvantage. Majority of the time, there are advantages to it, especially for the back. My back benefits a lot. That's the back of my hair benefits a lot from waiting too long. But the front seems to suffer a little bit. And honestly, lately, I've just been combining them. I've just been combining the hair. Yeah, so this is a baby lock, by the way. This is one of my baby locks that detached due to waiting too long to twist my hair. So this is a baby lock, but I started it all over again. Can you see that? You see, it's a baby lock. But I started it all over again. By the way, this is a good example. You see, very short, right? So I'm still going to twist it for you to see that it's not really about having long locks. You can also twist a short lock like this one. So let's imagine that I don't want to necessarily use my palm to twist it. You see how I keep going? You see how I keep going? When I get to this point, then I use my palm, right? I use my palm and I put it in place. So let's look for a clip that can hold it in place. So maybe this is our good candidate. Let's use this guy. Let's use this guy right here. So again, you spray. When you're separating, remember, do not separate while it's very dry. Separate while it is wet. Okay, and then you twist, you twist, you twist. And you're going to notice that the front of my hair, I did a lot of combination. I combined a lot of locks just to gather as much hair as possible. As you can see, I had to do this. I don't even know if you can see it, but I had to gather as much hair as possible to make it steady, to make it good enough, right? So I said I was going to show you how I do it in front. I'll try my best to cover it, okay? So let me take this one. Sorry, I won't look at the camera, but at least you can tell, you can see it, right? So I take my gel as usual on my hand, place it around the hair. Remember to hydrate your hair, especially when you're separating the locks. Place it around like that and twist. Twist clockwise. For me, I twist clockwise because I feel comfortable twisting clockwise. If you twist anti-clockwise, that's okay too. That is very much okay. Twist clockwise and keep going. Just make sure that if you're twisting clockwise or anti-clockwise, make sure that you are consistent. So today you can't afford to twist one way and then another day you twist another way. So let me see if I can pick something that you guys can see better, right? Hold on. Maybe we should pick this one. So can you see what I'm doing? I am separating them. Remember, if it feels wet, what do? You spray your hair. And then you take it, separate every other hair around it. I hope you can see this. Separate every other hair. Once you have what you want to twist, once you have it, you take your gel, again, a little bit, and twist. I realized it's hard to see it because the gel itself is translucent. But just a little bit is all you need, and then you twist, you twist, you twist. You either take a new pin, which I think I better do, and you put it in place. I hardly use any blow dryer when I'm done because again my hair is thin. I think this would be the best one to use, right? So this hair in front, by the way, the sides of my hair, good. Like when I say the side, I mean the front here. But anywhere in this region, bad, right? If you get what I mean. Okay, so let's use this very good one here. This is a very good candidate. So let's use this guy. Okay, so again, you spray your hair, okay, like I just did. You take your lock gel, rub it in between your fingers like this. Rub it all over, all over, all over. I know, I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, but man. And then you twist. So when I'm rubbing it all over, I'm gathering all the hair around it and making sure that I'm twisting it around, right? And then you twist. You twist till you're very certain. And when you're twisting, do not twist too hard. Do not twist too hard. Do not twist to the point that you're having a headache. Yeah, do not twist too hard. And then you put it in place. You take maybe an existing pin, then you put it in place. Like that. Let me take another one. Let's try this one, okay? Again, spray your hair. It may still be wet, but spray it just in case. And then you separate it. You separate it like that. You separate it. I don't care about neat pattern, by the way. I don't care about that. So the major thing is I just want to make sure I can retwist my hair. You spray your hair. And again, you take your gel, you rub it around that hair, you rub it around it, and you twist. Again, not too hard. Just make sure that you're gathering enough hair. So remember at the beginning, we twisted this hair. We oiled my hair while it was wet. So you don't have to keep doing it as you go along, right? So you just oil the hair while it is wet, right? At the very beginning. Almost done. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can see myself here. Can I see myself? I may have to cut out some bits. Okay, this is another baby lock, by the way. This is another baby lock. And of course, they are big at the bottom, but that's because I have very sparse hair. I have to combine as much as possible just to keep it intact, right? You don't have to do that. Especially if you don't have my situation. but I have to combine a lot just to get one tiny little thin lock. And then you twist, you twist, you twist. Okay. Again, you put it in place. And like I said, this is a lot of work for your hand. So if you're not used to this, you're going to see yourself doing like, oh my God, what the heck? But I'm kind of used to it. It's a lot of exercise for the arm. So every now and then you can take a break. Take a break and come back. All right. Sorry, I have to look at the mirror. By the way, while you're twisting so you don't get bored, please feel free to listen to music. Right now I feel very funny because I always listen to something. Either I'm listening to a motivational video or I'm listening to, can you see how thin my hair is? Can you see? Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. So do not be surprised if down the line I give up. And I decide to cut the locks because what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm getting older. I've tried all kinds of treatments, and for this, bear in mind, it may look like I'm doing so much. It may look like I am doing too much, but bear in mind, I am very careful because I know that this place is very thin, right? And the very thin side, what I do is I don't really put too much strain on it. So I just go a little bit and I don't touch too much. I know, people will tell me to crochet, but I don't want to crochet. And I've crocheted in the past and it ruined my hair. It ruined a lock that I have. Last one. Alrighty. We're done. Okay. Gel again. Put it on. Twist. Twist. Like I said, I've got a lot of hair, stray hair flying around, and I can't be bothered. You know why? Because I'm dealing with, again, alopecia. So I can't be bothered about the stray hair. And I can't be bothered about it looking neat. You understand what I mean? So let me turn around. I am finally done. You see this guy sitting here alone? I am going to add you to another lock that needs a friend. So let me just go and look for a lock that needs a friend. Let's see. This guy right here. Okay. Nope. Not working. Okay, let's go and look for another person. You were rejected as a friend. Oh my God. Okay, there. Look, all done. Okay, so let me turn around and you will see the final result. So there it is. There is the final result. Bear in mind, you're going to have a little bit of a white cast when you're done. That is very normal. It goes away once your hair dries up. It goes away. I'm seeing, okay, that's the very thin one. Okay, so that's about it. I'm very sure you can see all the spaces at this time. So yeah. And that's it. That's all. I think I did a good job. I think I'm done. All right. So I don't use a blow dryer. I don't. I have got very thin hair, so it doesn't take time for my hair to actually dry up. So I don't use one. I just go about doing my daily chores. I don't step out of the house like this. I do not step out of the house like this. I just do my daily chores and then I remove the clips when I'm done. As a matter of fact, sometimes when I'm done, I just wait for at least just 30 minutes just because of the front. I don't wait till it is completely dry before I start to remove the clips. No, I don't. The reason I put the clips in place is just so that as I am twisting another hair, the one that I have twisted doesn't get in the way and I do not accidentally touch it. That's all. Because if I decide to remove the clips right now, I don't think it's going to cause any problem. This is too long. I'll be right back, guys.
1 hour later.
All right, welcome back. I'm back again. I just want to remove the pins from my hair. And what I do is I have a bowl nearby, like this bowl, and I drop all the pins in this bowl because I have to wash the pins, right? I don't put them back in place. So I remove them from my head and I drop them in this bowl. So just in case you're wondering where are the pins going, they are going to be in this bowl. And guess what? I'm going to use the rest of my shampoo right here. I'm going to pour it all over and add more water. Soak it for a while, wash the pins, dry them, place them on a kitchen roll, dry them, and that's it, right? So they are ready to be used another time. So basically, all I'll be doing is removing the pins.
One thing I love about not retwisting my locks is that it does not make the alopecia too obvious. I am actually surprised that the camera did not really capture it at the beginning, but after a retwist, you can see the whole map and every space. If you're just starting your locks or this is very new to you, you usually go to the salon to get your hair retwisted. It's not going to be easy, so you may want to practice this over and over again without necessarily looking to retwist the entire hair. So you can just practice with maybe a few locks at a time. Just take one, get your mirror, like I said earlier, get like a back mirror and practice doing it. Don't decide to do it all at once. Just practice one bit at a time. It could just be after you've washed your hair yourself and you have no intention to go to the salon anytime soon. So you can just take a few locks and see what it feels like to separate the hair from the other locks, to hold it in place. Why am I asking you to practice first? Because it's very possible that you may look at what I'm doing and think it's easy, only to realize, oh my goodness, I didn't realize this thing wasn't so easy. So make sure you practice first with just a few locks, right? Now, if it is a starter locks, I risked doing mine myself, right? But for you, if you don't want to take a risk, again, you can just practice one or two. Remember to stick to a particular way of twisting. So you're either twisting clockwise or you're twisting anti-clockwise. For someone who is right-handed, we usually twist clockwise, right? But if you're left-handed, you may want to twist anti-clockwise. So bear that in mind. So again, like I said, be careful. Make sure you practice first, right? So you don't ruin your hair. Make sure you practice properly. Make sure when you're separating gently. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing. And then once you're comfortable with locking your hair yourself, then you can start to lock your hair fully, right? So for now, just take a few portions and see what it feels like. Who knows, maybe on the very first day you decide to practice, you may actually be pretty good, and then you just complete the entire retwist for that day. And you will know you're done. You've saved your money. You don't have to go to a salon. But if you're not very confident, practice with just a few locks. See what it feels like. Leave it for a while. See what it looks like. And then if you know you're confident to do the entire hair, then do it. When you're practicing, touch the left, touch the right, touch the front, touch the middle. See how your hand manipulates things. Because the way you will feel when you're twisting the left may be different from the way you feel when you're twisting the hair on the right? So make sure that you touch every area of your hair. And then once you're confident, then you can go ahead and start retwisting your hair yourself.